Few minutes to get in. Talking about dealing with difficult team members. Or you can use this, in leadership as well as in your everyday life. Okay. Work, home, school, with your friends. All right. Come in and speak. I got my glasses on today, y'all, so I can see. Hopefully, I can see this presentation a little better. If not, I got it right here on the side of me. Hi, Roman. How are you? Happy Thriving Thursday. Sis, I had to because I'm trying to see if I can see the presentation a little better with my glasses on. How was everybody Thursday? Happy Thriving Thursday. Welcome, welcome, y'all. I've been out of town for a minute. Wait a minute, good, you know. Camry, don't see that she go trying to come for me. I had to. I said, let me put my glasses on. Let me see if that'll help. But if not, I got it right here beside me. Y'all, today our topic is going to be dealing with difficult team members or just difficult people, period, in your walks of life, whether it's work, school, your family, your friends, people in general. Okay. But how is everybody? Y'all okay? I'm a little sleepy. But how are y'all? We're giving a few minutes for everybody to get to come in. Okay. Oh no, Roman. Sorry. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Near death, Camry. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, okay. Hi, Mayo. All right, y'all. We giving people a couple more minutes to come in, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Happy Thriving Thursday to everybody. Oh, and that's where I wanted to be. That's where I wanted to be. In the bed. All day long. I'm going to bed as soon as I get up. Hi, Kayla. Well, I got to watch my sis live. Then I can go to bed. Well, I can watch it while I'm laying down. All right, y'all. Couple more minutes. It's not down here, kid. It's on your bed. He can't hear. Kid. He can't hear y'all. He got the earphones on. He trying to get a blanket. He grabbing some blanket. Y'all. Happy Thriving Thursday, everybody. Come in and speak if you haven't already. Tell us how your day's been. I am, sis. I am. Y'all, I had a wonderful, those that do not know, wonderful birthday weekend. So I'm recuperating. It was relaxing and peaceful and fun, but I'm back and trying to get back into the groove of things. He can't hear you, Cameron. He got the earphones in. He trying to pull his blanket. He done knocked everything down to get a blanket. Can you watch? Okay. Happy Thriving Thursday, everybody. Okay, so we done gave everybody a few minutes. All right, so the topic today, let me put this up, is going to be dealing with difficult team members or difficult people in general. Okay. All right. So, oh no, Mayo. Trust me. Look, girl, listen. Mine was the same way. It wasn't me directly, but I was in a situation. I ain't gonna say no names. Where as though I was in the middle of it, and it's crazy because I was gonna do this topic anyway. I had thought about it over the weekend, and it just seemed to be a perfect topic for the day. I mean, I just been like kind of like a counselor, or anything. I was just like in a row of these situations that's been coming to the doorsteps. I just don't understand. Okay. All right. So let me get started. Yeah, it's going to get better. Yep. Like Roman said, it's going to get better. Okay. So let me, all right. So, okay, what do y'all well, it should be saying y'all, but what do you describe as difficult team members? Hey Khalid, how are you? What do you describe as difficult team members? Okay. That's a question. All right. So, I'm going to go to the next slide. All right. So, what is a difficult person, a difficult team member? I'm over here, y'all, because I gotta look down here. But I'm gonna keep looking up. So it says, what is a difficult person? Okay, Roman says someone who, let me put it up there. Roman says someone who stops doing their part because they're frustrated. That's one. Anybody else got any other ones? All right. Let me get this. Okay, there we go. All right, so the definition I found was a difficult person would be someone, right? Lakeisha says someone that you can't educate or give feedback. Exactly. And they swear they know everything. And they probably don't do no wrong. Okay. All right. So I had pulled up something. It says someone who slows down or derails our attempt to effectively implement our behavior and change the agenda. Okay. Khalid says someone, wait a minute, someone that's not open to feedback, etc. Exactly. Because we don't know everything, y'all. We every day we still learning. Camry says someone who relies on motivation over discipline. Motivation over Camry. Go explain that though. Relies on motivation over discipline. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to give me an example, Camry. So the characteristics of a difficult person may include opposes new ideas, like you said, resists feedback, misrepresents who really did the work. They could say they did it and really didn't do it. Somebody else did it. That was a lot that went on when I worked at the Department of Social Services. Does not comply with deadlines, lies, and argues about everything. Okay. Camry said they stopped communicating. Right. All right. So another description. Let me go to the next slide. And this is like I said, this relating with leadership as well as it can relate to your home life, your everyday life, your life, work related. Okay. So a description also could be not a team player. They could be disrespectful. They could be not holding their end. Of course, dragging their feet, like Camry was saying, no motivation, not reliable, not responsible, unappreciative, not cooperative, attitude issues, and stuck in their ways. The list can go on and on and on. Camry says someone who does things only when they want to and not when they need to. Exactly. So y'all know, even when in the work we go through this, I know y'all, everybody that work, go to school, because even when one thing I didn't like about school was those group projects, because it was like everybody had to pull their weight, and you always had one difficult person who did not pull their weight. Okay, even when you go to jury duty, it's always one person. Okay, Roman says being stuck in your ways is not good for you or others in any way. Right, Roman? Yep. And like y'all, when we go to jury duty, I don't know if any of y'all probably haven't been yet, but it's everybody got what they, if they're guilty or not guilty or whatever. And there's always one person out the jury duty that say, oh, they're against everybody else. So now it's like, oh, here's a difficult one. It's just Roman says that Okay, that's not how you grow. Being stuck in your ways is not good for you or others in any way. That's not how you grow. Um, you're right, Roman. I agree with you. Mayel said there's always that one difficult person who fails to comply just because of selfish reasons. Right. They not doing stuff like team for the team or, like I said, for family, for your, for the group. It's like, and it's causes so much stress. Hi, Andre. Did I miss you? Oh, yep. How are you? Happy Thriving Thursday. All right, let me go back to my. All right, so. All right. So what do you as a what do you as a leader don't do? Okay. So when you're dealing with a difficult person, let me pull this up, which we all do. Okay. One thing you don't want to, and it's hard when you just stressed and overwhelmed, and you already know the person just ain't doing what they supposed to do, or they not trying to hear you out. But the first thing you don't want to do is don't argue with the person. Okay, you don't want to argue with the person. It's hard. Trust me, I know. It is very, very hard. Okay. So you don't insult the person. I'm just saying, when you heated and worked up and you just want everybody to do their part or, help out teamwork, it can be difficult. Don't get defensive. Hey, Sydney. Happy Thriving Thursday. Hey, Katrina. Katrina says, I try not to take someone else's negativity personally. And Katrina, that's what I've been trying to do. It's like you gotta mentally prepare yourself that no matter what, you have to keep like a positive mindset, positive energy, because people will drag you through the mud with their negativity. They could be going through something, and that stuff just try to flow it right on over to your life, and you could be having a peaceful day, such as myself. Oh, but Sid, I didn't set your hope. My bad, Sid. How are you? Um, and oh, Miss Trina. Okay. All right. So, yeah, and it's like don't like Miss Trina Camry said. Miss Trina was saying don't take she don't take someone else's negativity personally. Yeah, because the devil is busy, y'all. I'm telling you, like, you could be just like, my birthday was Monday, y'all, and I'm just gonna give an example of a situation with me. And it was a situation with my business that I do transportation as well. And a person was under the impression, and those that know me know, I don't take oh, I can call you. Okay, Trina. I saw Camry say mystery. I'm like, wait a minute. welcome. Happy Thriving Thursday. I told the person that, okay, hey, I'm on vacation. I'm helping my daughter get situated for college. Whatever the issue is, I'll deal with it when I get back. Okay, the person calls me anyway. And they going on, that I'm just this mean person. I'm money hungry, quoting all the Bible scriptures and everything. And I'm just like, that's not even me. And I'm really at a peaceful state. I'm really enjoying my weekend. Everything went well. Shout out to Camry for making sure her mother was good for my chapter 41. And shout out to y'all that's back. I don't know how many on here are back in college or, I know everybody's doing something positive that's on here, some way, shape, or form, even if you don't think it's positive. So shout out to any of y'all all of y'all that's doing that as well. But yeah, it was just like, and I had to remain calm, stay positive, like Katrina, like Trina said, don't even, allow the negativity to get into me, because that was a lot dealing with that. So women. Then it says, oh, thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Trina. It says, don't express anger. Thank you, Mayo. It's hard when you have to be like, like we did that stress relief session a few weeks ago, and just kind of take a deep breath, take a step back, and when you calm down, thank you, Andre, then you might want to visit and revisit the situation with the person, because sometimes when you all worked up and another person all worked up, it's not going to get any results. Okay. All right. So it also says, let the person control the discussion. So you kind of just, and I'm learning that because I'm a talker and I overtalk a person quick, but I'm learning to just be quiet for a minute, and then basically like then let the person say what they want to say, and then I just listen. And that's hard for me. So I'm practicing that. I've been doing pretty well with that. Y'all, these glasses are really working for me. I can see the screen, y'all. That is a shame. One thing, when you turn 40, they say your vision goes first. I ain't even going. All right, so when you with that, dealing with a difficult team member, like I said, you can put in there your team member, your friend, your family member, your co-worker, however you want to do it. Okay. All right. Let me see. So what you're going to do first is acknowledge whatever the problem is. They wanted you to do something a certain way. Okay. So for example, I wanted you to put that cup and that on that nightstand. Just give an example, y'all. But I put the cup on the other nightstand. I'm just giving an example. All right. So that was the problem. They wanted you to do something the way they wanted you to do it. Okay. You gotta let people be where they at with that. Okay. Be direct and talk about it. So, okay. Well, I apologize. I didn't, maybe I forgot to put it on the other nightstand. My apologize. My bad. I make sure next time I don't do it. Okay. Just giving an example. And then you listen. Okay, because they're going to come with, well, you was just insensitive, you selfish, you act like you just got so much going on, you can't just take the time and just put the cup where I want you to put it. Example, y'all. Okay, so come up with a solution. Next time, maybe you have to give me a reminder. Everybody know with me, my short-term memory, you have to remind me. Or if I don't put it down, I'm going to forget. This is just an example. And as far as when it comes to work, or if you have a business, you want to stay professional, as much as you can. Don't get out there being ratchet. It's hard when you are upset. You go off, you cuss a person out from A to Z, call them every name in the book, and just try to be professional. Okay. Pay attention. It's hard. If you got a lot going on in your mind, it could be hard, but pay attention and follow up. Ask them, are you all right? You good now? Next time, I try to do things differently next time. Okay. And know when to escalate. Okay. Let the situation just go. Okay. Let it go. And then hopefully it don't come back up again. But that's the point of communicating, so it don't resurface again. Uncle Ed, you okay? You all right? I think the day is a busy day for everybody. Thank you for letting me know. All right, let me see. I'm going to the next slide, y'all. All right. Wait a minute, Andre. Let me put his comment up here. Andre says, yeah, I definitely am a person that needs reminding. I forget about a lot. Yes, me too, Andre. I didn't even realize that. I said, you know what? I'm always forgetting. I thought maybe because I had so much going on, but I think it's really a short-term memory loss, y'all. I cannot remember something from day in and day out. I have to write it down or be reminded. Okay. My business partner, Lakeisha, always got to remind me to do something. Okay. Let me see. Katrina says, that's a good example for college folks with new roommates. I went through a few roommates during just my freshman year in college. Being humble helps. Yes. And then you have to remember, like Katrina is saying, that people are coming from different walks of life, different, you're coming from all across the country. So what they might have been taught might be different from what you've been taught. What they experienced might be different from what you experienced. I know Camry, I'm just not to throw her out there, but she went through similar issues her freshman year at college. And it's all with the growth. As you start to learn the person, you have to deal with the person the way that they are. Especially with the college, they tell you to be a certain way and you have certain rules, but it's always going to be somebody. Oh, Raquel, you say you absent-minded too. It's all right. Look, I think it happened. There's so much going on. We can't keep up with everything. But that is a good, like I said, you have to realize with the college that everybody wasn't raised the same way. Everybody coming from different cultural backgrounds, went through different experiences. Some of them haven't even been away from from their parents, their family. This is their first time. They may not be independent, not or self-sufficient. So they need guidance and, stuff like that. Kayla was saying, I'm the person that be upset because I feel like, how could you forget after I remind you? Kayla, Kayla, I get exactly what you're saying. But Kayla, we don't, okay, just to give it up, not trying to be biased or anything, but like, it could be, all right, so say you remind me, Malvina, bring the book with you to class, right? And you reminded me, Kayla, I got the book, right? I got the book, but then my mother said something to me. I need you to go take the trash out, right? So then I put the book down. You reminded me. You really did remind me. I had the book, but then when my mother said put the trash out, I went to put the trash out. I came right out, went out the door, got on the school bus or in my car, whatever, and left the book. So now I gotta face you when I get there to you. You reminded me, I did. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta find out before we get all upset, Kayla. We have to find out what exactly took place. How the person forget what came up. What transpired. Or they could have got a phone call. It's like a lot of times it's distractions, it's the environment. People get thrown off, and we all like mentally be going through things on a day-to-day basis. We not feeling that day. And that has a lot to do with that as well. Okay. All right. So yeah, don't try to think about that, Kayla. Find out what happened and the time you reminded them to the time they got the gig. Just, wait a minute, Kayla, wait a minute. Let me read what Kayla says. Kayla says, oh no, I wouldn't be mad about that. I'm talking about if you was to never get the book after. Kayla said, if you never got the book, right. I thought you were saying like after you, no, right. So get the book. I get exactly what you say. Wait a minute, Andre. Kayla said, Andre said, see, the only time I forget is when I'm not reminded. Once I'm reminded, I always remember. Okay, right. Andre, I'm like that as well, but sometimes people will have to sometimes say to me, I don't know, and it's only because, like I said, I got a lot going on. So if somebody remind me, I try to do it right then and there, or I set a reminder to remind myself to do it. Okay, because I already know how my mindset is. That's why I put it down. Okay, so I write it down. All right, so y'all, it's different types, and I could go on and on. It's so many. I didn't realize it was so many. It's different types of difficult people. Can y'all believe that? Different types. Okay, and they got different names. So I put a few on here, and I got a few, I believe, in my phone. So types of difficult people, right? You have what you call the tank. Okay, they are confrontational, they're pointed and angry. They are the ultimate and pushy, and they have aggressive behavior. Okay, I didn't even know they had different types of difficult. I mean, I just put everybody, you just difficult. Okay, you have the sniper. I know, Kayla, don't, girl, if I showed you my alarms, I got alarms for everything. Get my son up, pick him up from camp, give him his medication, do this, do that. I have a whole list. I do my paparazzi business. I know at 3:00 I have to go in there and place my orders for new inventory Monday through Friday. It's just like the whole thing is filled up. I understand exactly where you're coming from. Okay. The sniper, they like to make you look foolish through either a rude comment, a well-timed eye roll, or bitten sarcasm. Okay. So them people, the snipers are more like, they're gonna say something like, well, you did the spreadsheet or whatever, but I probably would have put a little color on the rolls or something. I wouldn't have did it like that. It looks a little plain. Not looking at that, at least the person did the spreadsheet. Okay. I have difficulties with spreadsheets. I'm just giving an example, y'all. So that's why I said something like that. Wait a minute. Roma says snipers are my least favorite. Yes, they always got something rude to say. Just no, and that's just, there we go. with the Debbie Downers. I'm just saying they always got something negative to say. Then you got the grenade. Okay, here we go. The grenade, they go from being calm to ranting and raving about things that have nothing to do with the present circumstances. All right, wait a minute. Let me see what Mael said. Mael said, I do have quite poor memory, so I always set reminders and alarms. I acknowledge my poor memory. I know, Mael, I had to acknowledge mine. People just kept saying, well, why you can't remember? And I said, you know what? I might just suffer from short-term memory loss. I don't know why. It seemed like after I turned 40, I just can't remember. I don't know what that is. Don't stop. I don't know what it is. So, I mean, my bad. I didn't remember. I forgot. Or I'll ask the person now, you're going to have to remind me because I'm going to forget. So I just started acknowledging mine as well. So, y'all, here we go with the grenade. So, anybody got an example of the grenade when they say goes from being calm to ranting and raving about things that have nothing to do with the present circumstances? Oh, God, Maya. But Maya, you know what? With the poor, I could say we got a lot going on in society now. It's a lot put on our plate as, like even teenagers. We have a lot with the school, with all the COVIDs and monkeypoxes and all this stuff going on, the virtual things and, what's required now and college coming up and what I'm going to do after college, what I'm going to do in college, how I'm going to go to college. You got a lot going on and all this stuff is being dumped in your lap. So your mind is all over the place. It's racing and ramming and all that. So you just don't. So it's okay that we don't remember everything. Like it's a lot put on our plates at a young age. Stuff that we didn't have to think about. Back in the day, your parents worried about it. You didn't have to stress yourself about it. Nowadays, we gotta grow up fast. We gotta be independent and self-sufficient. Stuff like that. And the way the world is now with all these murders and all that, we don't know from day in and day out what's going to happen to different family members. I always talk to Camry and Q about me. I'm going on 41, but we used to live to be 110 and all that. I don't know when my time, so I try to tell them something happened to me. You have to be able to live without me. So all that is like, you just don't know. So it's a lot going on, just not so it ain't your fault, Maya. It's just society is totally different and it's hard and difficult out here now. Okay. Wait a minute. What Camry saying here? Camry. Okay, you just got to make way to keep things on your mind. I put things in my notes so I don't forget. Right. So you could do notes. You could do alarms. These phones now have a note section. You can put little sticky notes around your houses. Now, everybody going to go in the bathroom and brush their teeth. So maybe you can put something on your mirror in your bathroom, or if you have one in your bedroom. Or, if you drive, in your rear view mirror, put a sticky up there, remind you to whatever it is, mail this letter or pay this bill. Because once you get in the car, you're going to look up at the rear view mirror, stuff wherever you're going to frequently go at, the refrigerator, stuff like that. That's where, you're going to go use the bathroom, you got a wall over top of the toilet, you're going to take a bath. So anywhere to where you're going to frequently be at to remind you. Okay. All right. So with this grenade person, y'all, so like it goes from being calm and then all of a sudden you go off and it don't have nothing to do with what's going on. That's usually people had already had something on their mind and they basically just, you caught the end of it. And I'm guilty of it sometimes, especially with my children. And I'm not perfect, y'all. Don't think I am. But with my children, sometimes they catch the bad end. I could be going through something and, I'm calm about it, but then I just go off and it don't have nothing to do. And they like, well, why are you upset? Or why, what's going on? Now I haven't done that with my team because if I'm upset, and I'm not really upset with my team. Or when I'm going through something, I'll just say I'm going through something. So they'll know, But I'm trying to get it. Anybody got any examples of like the grenade difficult person? Let me see. Chastity, hey Chastity, happy Thriving Thursday, welcome. Yeah, y'all kids catch a lot from us parents. We could be going through something with the financial aspect, something in your relationships, your marriages, just in thought, of, we might not feel like where we are, that we want to be somewhere else than where we are. We want to be, doing better than where we are. So we tend to take it out. So hey Don, we tend to take it out on our kids. Sad to say, sorry y'all, but that's how I go. Y'all catch it. Y'all definitely catch it. Chastity. All right. So with the grenade person, like I said, that's calm. I gave the example of, oh yeah, hi Chastity. Happy thriving Thursday. So I gave the example of the parent and the child. But it could be at work. You come, so when you come to work, like I said, being a leader, you definitely bringing everything to work. You could be going through something. You could have had an argument at home, or argument on your way home. On your way to work. And when you get to work, you calm. But then somebody says something to you. You didn't turn in that report I asked you for yesterday, and you just and you supposed to have turned it in before you left. So, but you'll snap. You went through something before you got to work, and so you'll snap on that person. But it really didn't have nothing to do personally with them. You're right. I should have turned it in, but I went off because of what I just went through. Okay, so that's a grenade person. All right. So let me go to the next one. All right. So when you're approaching. And thank you, Dawn, for the shout out for my birthday. I haven't had time. I've just put everybody with a little heart and just said thank you, everybody, because I would be all day thanking everybody. But thank you all for shouting, for wishing me a happy birthday. I do appreciate it. Okay, so approaching a difficult person, it varies depending on the nature of the work relationship, and it also varies depending on where the person is on the organizational chart. Okay. Meaning who it is. You don't want to be going off. Your supervisor can be a difficult person. You don't want to be going off fussing at you. Like we say, we're not going to argue. We're going to try to focus and talk. Dawn said Big Mouth was not Dawn. No, I wasn't. I was trying to be peaceful and ladylike. That was your partner in crime there, Cam, trying to get me turned up. See. So it says, this is funny. Y'all can't really see it on there, but it says, before I answer your question, let me briefly review my list of strategies for dealing with difficult people, because you just gotta take a step back, y'all. Okay. So like they said, when you're approaching a difficult person, you have to think about who it is, the environment, and if this could be at home, it could be in a store. We know, we deal with difficult we deal with difficult people every day, y'all. Every single day we deal with difficult people, whether it's our family, friends, out, in public. You could just be trying to get in the line to get your food, and you didn't see the person way back, and they might not even have been in the line, but they was way back in the aisle, and they said, wait a minute, did you see my card? I was right here, but you wasn't at your card. So you gotta learn how to deal with people and think about your environment. So you have to really try to calm down in the midst of all the chaos, because nowadays you have to play things safe. You never know what people carry on them, and what, like I said, people got a lot going on in their mindset. So you had to definitely be thinking before you react, and you have to do it in a split second. Okay. You're right, Andre. Andre said, yeah, you almost have to appease to their difficult ways sometimes. Yeah, you don't know when you're approaching people, you don't know what their walk of life is. You don't know their mental, status. Okay. They could really be really off, and they take you just trying to do, go to the store, get you a loaf of bread or something like that. You didn't see the cart. You saw the cart, but you wasn't at the cart. So I just went on, put my loaf of bread on the counter, and I went on, but your cart was there, but you wasn't there. I don't know if it was your cart or who cart it was, or if they left out or whatever, and you go off, and this person could hurt you and harm you, or just go, and they already going through something mentally. So you have to be careful when you're dealing with difficult people. You have to think about, like it says, the nature of the work relationship or the environment that you in, and you also have to think about, if this person, when you're at work, you definitely have to be professional. We talked about that earlier. So you have to think about where they are. You don't want to be going yelling and screaming at your supervisor who can hire or fire you. Okay. Thank y'all for the hearts. So you definitely have to, y'all chill out. Try to, and it's hard. It's all in a mindset. You have to definitely take a step back, even if you gotta walk away and come back. Okay. All right. So then this was some more like difficult participants, like in a group, or difficult people in general. Okay. So then you have the first one, you have the quiet, or you want to call it the shy one. Okay. They put people in smaller groups and create a variety of ways to engage. Okay. All right. Then you have, okay, you have the challenger. They remind people that they're the experts in coaching, not the coach. So they know everything. You know, that, here we go. You have the dominator. They ask questions to get to the bottom line and practice the coaching skill of intruding. So they basically try to take over. Okay. You have the unfocused one. Okay. They get their buy-in, they provide an overview and ask them what they want out of coaching. Okay. Or work. You know, we saying we can use this as a work. Okay. You have the super achiever. Be sure everyone knows that success and timing is unique to each person. Okay. So they're going to overdo themselves. All right. The center of attention type difficult person, you're going to help. They're going to help them be seen with a spotlight role, like timekeeper. You know, they could be the one to make sure they keep up with where the progress of the team could be. Then you have the joker. You always, that's what my son is a joker. Everything is a joke to him. I don't do no joking. I just sometimes, but not all the time. They can humor and be infused into issues. Ask the joker to consider their impact on others. Yeah, sometimes some stuff is really serious. Now, if we down there as a group, just give an example, feeding the homeless and all that, I don't need you to be cracking jokes. I'm trying to, first of all, watch my surroundings and trying to get what we need to do done so we can help the homeless and get back home to our loved ones or our family or friends safely. But they'll be cracking jokes instead of doing the work. You know, you can have fun, but as you have fun as we moving this work along. Okay. Roman says, this is insightful. I never knew these types of people had specific labels. Roman, I didn't either. I learned when I pull up these topics, y'all, I'll be like, dang, I'm learning too. Because I was like, I didn't even know I had different ones. Then you have I know we pressing for time, y'all. I'm looking at the clock. You have devil's advocate. They celebrate the richness of perspectives. They consider what important issues are raised. Okay. You have the argumentative one. Here we go. Allow the group to decide if further discussion is merited on a topic. So they're going to continue to argue no matter what. One of them people. So you already know how to deal with them. You may have to step back and come back to them later. Okay, you don't want them messing up your energy. Then you have the know-it-all. Acknowledge their passion. How can they share their knowledge more helpfully? So with them, if they know it all, okay, if you know everything, all right, so what can we do? Give us a solution, or give us, things that can help us to grow, as far as a team or in your business. Give us some of your insight. Let them provide you some feedback, whether it's, whatever their feedback is, since they know everything. You got the ones that know it all. That's what they call it. Okay. Then you have the verbose one. Okay. They let the group know there's a space for all, share skills, or laser speak and headlining. So all they want to, do is this just talk. That might be me. But I be talking and helping them. You have the sidebar talkers. So they be genuinely curious. Be genuinely curious. Invite the talkers to share their conversation with everyone. So you know how you got the ones on the side that be whispering and talking to each other. I don't think she knows what she's doing. I don't even be wanting to be here today. I'm tired of being here already, ready to go and all this and that. So you have them. So then you let them say, hey, we might want to hear your conversation. What y'all talking about? It might be helpful to us, Don't I be talking and helping? Yeah, don't play. Yes. I be talking and helping. So I do a lot of talking. So I guess I'm the verbose one. Okay. All right. Y'all stop me if y'all got any questions. All right, let's see. This is the next slide. Dawn, you see I got my extra eyes on today. I still can't see it though. It's so small. All right. So this one is dealing with difficult people at work. Okay. And use this for your everyday life, y'all. Use it for your businesses, for your teams, when you're in school, college, in everyday walk of life. You can take this stuff and, use it in your everyday, walk of life as well. Okay. So this one is as far as dealing with difficult people at work. So you have to make sure the other person is really the problem and you're not overreacting. Okay. Like I said, we all got a lot going on. So sometimes, and that's me, sometimes I have to step back because I can tend to overreact. I'm not perfect. And I'm like, I thought that you were saying it. And once I got a clear head, and they break it down to me, then I'm like, oh, you really, I see what you're saying now. But at first, I'm like, I'm going off. And once again, they say, don't argue. That's hard when you worked up. So I had to take a step back, and then I have to think about it. Like, you know what? I could have did it this way, or I could have did it that way. And mostly that happens with people that's personally attached. I don't do that in a professional setting, but on a personal note. Okay. All right. So another one is explore what you are experiencing with a trusted friend or colleague. So somebody that you can trust. Don't go talk because you know who you can trust at your job. You know who you can trust on your team. You can trust in your family, friends, associates. You know who you can really, that one person or two people that you really can trust. Okay. And you share this experience with them, and somebody that's going to give you some positive, insight or positive feedback on what's going on, because you don't want somebody, and then somebody that, like I said, has some experience. Because I'm just giving an example. If you're talking to somebody about business and they are not business oriented or have a business mindset, they're not even going to really give you good feedback. They're going to give you feedback because they're basically going to tell you what you want to hear, possibly. But you need to ask somebody that actually has a business oriented mindset or has a business and get their insight. They're more likely going to give you more of a better insight. But it has to be somebody that you trust. Okay. All right. Then it says approach the person with whom you're having the problems for, and in a private discussion. Okay. Right, Maya. Non-biased constructive feedback. Yes. Yep. You're right. So when you want to approach the person with whom you're having a problem within a private discussion, you don't want to have the discussion all the way across the office. Wait a minute. Let me say, Lakeisha's saying something. Let me say. That's so hard for me. I have real bad trust issues because I've been burnt so many times. The people were all for self and didn't have my best interests at heart. Sis, I agree with you. It's hard. And I believe I go through that, and I'm just giving an example, y'all, with like if I need help, okay, just, whether it's at work, whether it's financially, whether it's spiritually or whatever it may be. Dawn Lakeisha said it's okay, we're locked in now. So it's like, and I don't feel comfortable asking someone for something. That's just me. I don't, I don't like rejection. So I'm scared to ask somebody for something. I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know if they're going to judge me. So in that case, I understand exactly where you come from, sis. But from your circle, from your family, from your friends, you definitely know who you can feel it. It's something in your soul that you can feel that I can really trust this person. It has to be at least one person, at least one. I don't know exactly who your person would be, sis, but at least one. And it's hard. It's definitely hard. I definitely can tell you it's hard because it's hard for me on a daily. And then I don't want nobody throwing up in my face what I went to them about. Like, oh, well, last week you was just saying this person did this and that. Now this week you coming at me saying this another situation. So it's like, it is really hard. You have trust issues. I get it, sis, because people have, they act like they got your best interest and then they really don't. And that's just how it is in life today. People just not real and true to each other no more. And it's sad because we all can use each other, not in a bad way, but can use the help and support from each other. But it's like everybody for self, or don't nobody really care about the next person. Nobody have morals and principles. That's what I heard about. People don't have morals and principles, or, look at how things should be done the right way. Oh, she gonna have to. Hey, I'm gonna have to bring her on. Yup. Me and her gonna have to come up with a topic. Yep. Sis Dawn said you're gonna have to hop on for the one time. Yep. Yep. So, all right, y'all. So let me go to the next slide. Look, cause time be rolling. All right, let's see what the next slide is. All right, difficult employees. Let me see. All right. So these are behaviors of difficult employees or team members. Am I missing somebody? Okay, no. So they may have poor job performance, meaning they're not doing what they're supposed to do as a team player. Sis, it's okay. I know. Look, it's just like alive. We are live, but it's just like that. I get it, sis. She said, I'm shocked. Yep. And sis she's on my paparazzi team, and she goes live multiple times a week. But we all are nervous. I'm nervous, y'all. Don't think I'm not. I get on here, I make it look easy, but I really am nervous. I'm a real person. I really am. I'll be like, is the topic gonna be good? Am I gonna have enough information to get through the hour? So I go through a lot with that as well. Okay, so we all are nervous. But that's why I said we could choose a topic that you're knowledgeable about or you have experience about. Get into leadership though. Okay. All right. They like the difficult behavior of a difficult employee, or like I said, team member. They could be uncooperative on their team, meaning they're not a team player. They're unresponsive to feedback, meaning they don't even acknowledge the feedback. Okay. Yeah, Lakeisha, we all are. Dawn said we all got look. Then let me put it on here. Okay. All right. Then you have they are resistant to change, meaning they don't like the change. Some people don't. Change is good. Change can be scary, but change is good. Okay, it's okay to change. Everything. Life is steady revolving. Everything is steady going on. Like I said, when we did the COVID and all that, now we got monkeypox. We made it through the virtual and the keys. Okay. And we made it through the virtual, huh? Take them. Your place. Take them. Because I call you. So sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. Roman says, me 3, laughing out loud. Trust me, I was terrified yesterday, but it went well. Oh. Wait a minute, y'all. Sorry. Oh, it's in the bag. It's in the bag. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. So, trust me, 3. Trust me, I was terrified yesterday, but it went. Oh, Roman, I'm glad it worked out for you. I'm glad it worked out. Mayo says some change is good, some change is nerving, and sometimes change can be bad. You're right, Mayo, but you know what? It's how we talked about that in a session. It's how you adjust to change. That's the thing. How you adjust to change. How we, it's gonna be a little rocky. It ain't gonna be right. It's because you have to get adjusted to it. But once you get there and you get adjusted to it, you'll sail right on through. Okay, you know things when it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Oh, Roman did win it Wednesday. I don't know. Okay, then the last one says unaccountable for action. So they don't want to even deal with, whatever their actions is. They don't want to man up or woman up to what their actions was. Okay. Whether it was most negative action, they don't like, I ain't do nothing wrong. They don't want to admit when they're wrong. Okay. Oh, I didn't know, Roman. was I doing yesterday? I see that I go with that short-term memory loss. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it. All right, so all right, next slide, y'all. Let's see. I gotta roll through. We got a few minutes. Oh my God, the time be flying. Okay, you got effective and useful ways to deal with difficult people. Difficult team members. It's I know everything type. The difficulty comes with their behavior goes to a certain extent where everyone seems irrelevant to them. So then you have the one that it don't matter what nobody say. I don't care what you say. It's whatever. You have the shy, secluded natured one. It doesn't mean that the team member is low performer or unproductive to the team. It's by their nature. So they are just shy. You have the dominators. They take control of every aspect of the team's work, starting with how to do the work. And then you have the ones that's unproductive and irresponsible. Getting them to focus is going to be tough and highly challenging. Okay. Hey, Antonio. Happy Thriving Thursday. All right. So did y'all hear that one? Hear that? I hope y'all was. All right. Because y'all know, look, I'm pressed for time. All right. So. All right. So then you have difficult people. So difficult people, they shift from acting as a critic who possesses judgment or a victim who is being defensive to a responsible adult or who can work with different types of people. So y'all, that's the description of a difficult person. Okay. All right. It's always a headache with a difficult person. It's just how you deal with them that is the problem. All right. So, and look, y'all, it came. I looked up. Now, this came up and it was saying, whoever you pray to, this was saying a prayer for dealing with difficult people. Now, it's whoever you pray to. I don't, now it says, dear Lord, or whoever you pray to, please guide my thoughts and actions so that I bring healing energy and peace to this situation. Okay. While at the same time being authentic and true to myself. Okay. So that's like a prayer, like when you're dealing with difficult people, because when you're going to work, when you're going out your door, I pulled this off a line and said a prayer for dealing with difficult people. You can look it up online. Like I said, whoever you may pray to, like I said, dear whoever, please guide my thoughts and actions so that I bring healing energy and peace to this situation while at the same time being authentic and true to myself. Okay. I thought that was nice. Oh, y'all couldn't even see it. There we go. All right. Thought that was a nice little prayer. Because we don't know what we're dealing with nowadays. Okay, so I'm going to run through this real quick. Dealing with difficult people, team members, friends, associates. Okay. You want to build relationships continually. If working with a demotivated employee or person, you can fill it in there with whatever your friends, family, over a period of time, or a tricky customer. Effective relationships are vital. Show you are interested. By showing you are interested in a difficult person, you are much more likely to have a constructive and positive outcome. Okay. Cam, you see what Dawn said? Tolerate little. It just is not worth being too accepting of poor behaviors in the workforce and family, friends, associates. Over time, it will drag your own performance down. Okay. So don't keep taking too much off a person. Wait a minute, Cam. Look, Keisha, you see what Cam said? You going to get a one. Wait a minute, who the world will hold? See, there we go. There go one of them people say, let me stop. Seek information through questions. Ask for information to show that you have been listening to what they say and to maintain a conversation. That way you're building a rapport with the person. Then listen. Well, always the best solution. By listening, you create a great relationship and get the facts you need to resolve the issues that difficult people bring. Okay. Remove bullying behaviors, whether by I am Camry. You're gonna have to show me how to do the leadership bingo. You're gonna have to give me an idea. I don't know how I should do it. Let me know. All right. Then listen well. Always is the best solution. By listening, you create a great relationship and get the facts you need to resolve the issues that difficult people bring. Okay, so you have to hear the person out. And here we go saying remove bullying behaviors, whether by tackling them and changing people or by literally disciplining them out of the person. Definitely toxic. Okay, you want to remove any of those bullying behaviors, people thinking they're going to do something to you. Okay. Maybe she can help me with that when I do it. Okay. Show self-control. You need to be restrained. Here we go. We don't want to get too worked up. In control and calm enough to carefully respond and not react. Okay. We don't want you going busting nobody upside the head. Okay. So you have to, if you gotta count to 5, 10, 15, or 20, you have to be calm. Okay. Say that prayer that's up there. Y'all ain't even seeing it. Can't see that. I ain't changed the slide, but it's real small. Follow through with promises. You will only ever maximize a relationship if you can be trusted to do what you say you will. And maybe even more by over-delivering and delighting. Okay? So stick to your word. All right. All right, we can ready to get off of here, y'all. Okay. And this was by Dr. Seuss. I thought this was a good quote. It said, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. And that was by Dr. Seuss. Okay, Camry is saying everybody could send her the numbers before the session and you can call them every 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, okay. So, y'all, we might try that next week. Leadership bingo. Camry's going to have everybody going to send their numbers. What is it, Camry? Is it 1 through 75? And it's to be 5 numbers. That'll be cool. Y'all want to do that? That'll be cool. Yep, that'll be cool. Y'all send the numbers to Camry. And I call them every 10 to 15 minutes, and Camry can keep track. Okay, like I do on my live. That'll be cool, y'all. Do a little leadership bingo, and then we'll see what the prizes. We'll come up with what the prizes will be. Okay. All right. So y'all, we getting off here. Anybody got any questions? Any concerns? But y'all, we have to know. Let me take this down. I don't know what the camera. We'll discuss it. She won't say what the prize going to be. We're going to have to discuss. It have to be something related to leadership. Okay. Whatever the prize is going to be, I guess. We'll figure it out. Wait a minute, what Camry said? Because I could get some. Wait a minute. Because I could get some paparazzi. I mean, if that's but everybody might. That's up to y'all. If that's what y'all want, hey, it's plenty to go around. Dawn said the prize is a non-profit business. Hey, look, wait a minute, Dawn. Thank you, sis. Thank you. All right, y'all. So I'm getting off of here, y'all. But listen, y'all, we have to not let people take us out of character. Try to always have a positive mindset. Meet people where they are. And what we have to do is, if you expect people to treat you like you treat them, you're going to be sadly disappointed. Okay. So, just try to meet people where they are. Just try to be understanding. Try to listen to a person, communicate, let them communicate, try to come up with solutions of dealing with them. And we have to realize people coming from different walks of life, different experiences, and everybody is going through something. So everybody isn't going to react the way we want them to, okay, at the same, they're going to do whatever they want to do. So we just have the only person we can control is ourselves. Thank you, Roman. Oh, love you too, Dawn. All right, y'all. So I will see y'all next Thursday. Hope we probably will do the leadership bingo because this is Camry. We just got to come up with the prize. Y'all can also send Camry any suggestion for the prizes. Okay, but I do have the bingo cards, and it's from numbers 1 through 75. So y'all can pick 5 numbers from 1 through 75 and send them to Camry. All right, y'all. Love you all. See you, Kayla. See everybody. Enjoy y'all Thriving Thursday. Be safe, be blessed. And always know, y'all, somebody's going to be mad. Okay? All right. I'll see y'all next Thursday, same time, same place. Yep. See y'all. Yep. Tomorrow Focus Friday is tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Roman. See y'all. See you. Look. M. Am I right? Happy Thriving Thursday. I didn't even know you was on here. Oh, Miss Joni is. Miss Joni on vacation. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next Thursday. Enjoy y'all rest of y'all week, y'all.